Now I'll be showing you how to actually weld the piece itself. First, you want to turn on your fume extractor. Your fume extractor is on. You can hear it's pretty loud. You gotta talk louder. Now, what you want to do, you gotta make sure this stainless steel wire flux cord comes off really easy. You can break it off really easily. See, boom, done. Now, you want to have a good stick out. Usually a stick out, I have about a 1/16 of a stick out. I want to keep that as I go on top of the weld as I'm welding over the pipe itself. I'm going to show you now how I'm going to weld it myself. As you're going to see, like I said earlier, you're going to want to come up and you're going to want to bring up your gun itself. You don't want to keep it like this, because then you can have snag occlusion, you can have anything. You can even lose your own gas and you can get porosity. So we'll go and give it a shot. Another thing too, you want to make sure you're comfortable with it. You don't want to be uncomfortable, because who knows how your weld will turn out. Now, as you see, a 5/16 does not start right in the middle of the pipe. So where you're gonna want to start it, it's a little bit on the bottom, but you still want to fuse the top pipe as well. As you see here, I do have a little bit of undercut, but that undercut will be filled by the weld that I'm gonna be putting on top of this weld now. As you see, that undercut's not there anymore. This is a 5/16. It's not too big of a weld. It's a great weld. You can still see the bottom weld in the bottom, and I'll show you where you can still see the weld. You're gonna want to need a flashlight. Wire brush this off as much as you can. As you see now, you can see where my other weld is. That's perfect. That's exactly where you want it at for a 5/16 weld. You don't want it too big. You don't want to go over that, because then for the finisher, it'll take him a lot more. And as you see on here, I had that undercut earlier. I don't have that undercut anymore because this top weld is what filled it in. All right, and that's it for stainless. That is it for stainless steel stainless steel hardwire, stainless steel flux cord 316L wire with 316L material. Now, another thing I was going to show you, and I will show you, is how to put a weld on top of here. Now, again, like I said, here I will start it quarterly. So I would go from here, go on top. Boom. Turn it around, go from this around. Keep it going as you go around, but you want to make sure that the tacks do not break. If the tacks break, you lost where everything was supposed to be at. So we'll do a weld on here and I'll show you, and then I'll do a weld on top of the bracket, as you can see what a fillet weld looks like. Again, you want to be comfortable with it. You want to be uncomfortable. And here we go. Again, you don't want to go up, you don't want to go down, you want to go straight in, come up. Like I said, move your gun upwards. Here we go. On here, that is usually this is called a seal weld. Seal weld is to the reason we have a seal weld on here. This round plate goes on top of the pipe itself. Otherwise, the top bracket will not go on the pipe itself. So we had to come up with something to put that top bracket with the pipe also. As you can see, the way the weld laid in there. And again, it all depends what the customer wants. It could be a ground flush, ground smooth, ground contour. It'll be up on the customer. And you have a great finisher. He will do a great job finishing this round piece that you will not see the weld anymore. Now I'll show you the top bracket, how I would do it. Very important here that you want to tie in your sides. You always want to weld your sides, because one of the tacks will break off if you weld one side. So I'll show you how to do that real quick. I'm gonna turn it over, and with flux core, we are not pushing, we are dragging. If you push, you will get slag inclusion. You can even get porosity. Who knows? You can get a lot of stuff in there. See, it's on there. Turn it around. Do this side. Now, once you got both sides down, before you do the other side, you want to take off the slag. The slag will give you problems as you're tying in the weld. You want to get rid of all the BBs. You don't want those there. So now I'll show you on this side the fillet weld. This piece itself is calling out for 3/8 weld. Fillet weld is just a quarter inch weld. Again, you want to drag. I learned that if you go away from you, it'll work a lot better. You'll be able to see that puddle a lot better. Here we go. Another thing too, as if you get close on here, you get close on the piece itself, on top of the bracket, you see that the slag is coming off already. If the slag is coming off already, that's perfect. It means you got great penetration, you get the right settings, and you did it right. That's one thing you always want to see. It's the coolest thing you're ever going to see when the slag's coming off. So pretty much I can just go like this, boom, slag came right off. Slag came right off. I can just pick it up in one piece if I wanted to, or I can just take it off. Now, as you can see how the weld laid in there, no undercut, no nothing, perfect settings, 1/4 inch weld. That's exactly what you want. There's no porosity, no slag inclusions. So you can see how I tied it in on this side with the other weld, and how I tied it in on this side with the other side of the weld. It's very critical to tie in your tie-ins, because if you do not tie in your tie-ins, you could get a pinhole, and the pinhole will cause contamination over the years, as this job is on the job site. Thank you again. See you next time.